And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft, indeed. And I just tore the smeltery down that we had in our original base, because lo and behold, look at that beast. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I'm in a tree. Okay. So here is the build. The dome turned out a little smaller than I thought. You could make that bigger easily. But yeah, I've got the pattern moved across all the things. And basically got a pattern etched into this one. It's a little bit more elaborate and bigger flower than we have on the other ones. And then way over here. So yeah, it's a good structure, good sound structure. And inside we've got all the things in place. The sun rises right up into the entryway here, beams down its glorious light, and all is well with the world. Okay, moving on.
Does anybody else feel like singing Lion King?
Yeah. I don't know Swahili, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think it turned out really nice. Other than, a little small on the dome. I could have made that probably 2 or 3 blocks bigger on all sides, maybe even 4. Match it right up with this, but all in all, I think it worked out well. And all of our good machines are down here still. Lots of room yet. And one of these things is going to be moving the smeltery system. Now, I wanna set up. We need a small smeltery for personal use, for smelting some stuff, because we now have a nice bow and arrow that Flower has crafted for us. So these things are pink slime bow limbs on each fluxed electrum plate and the bowstring, and then the arrows, reed arrow shaft, fluxed electrum arrow head, and feather fletching. So these are unupgraded as of yet. So these things are not upgraded. And I've got 185 ammo on this arrowhead with attack 16.85. And on the pink shot, that's what I named the bow, 3100 durability, 0.1 draw speed. So this thing draws really fast. Really fast. Wait. Yoink, yoink, yoink. So yeah, nice fast shot. We want to get this.
If we could have made the string out of plastic.
Yeah, for some reason, the plastic string didn't work. I don't know why. It looked like it should have, but it didn't work. But unfortunately, we got to deal with it. So one of the things that you can do, it comes with 3 modifiers. Well, we want more modifiers. So if you do a search for toolkit, we have Tinker's add-ons that adds 4 different toolkits. Each one of these adds another modifier. And so you can put a total of 7 modifiers on any given tool and really ramp its stats up. Like, really. However, the iron toolkit uses iron plates and pig iron. Ooh, pig iron. That's going to be an issue. That is a tough one to make right there.
I've crafted it with coffee. We had a session where we just threw stacks and stacks and stacks of flesh into the smeltery.
It's doable. It's got iron. It looks like an ingot of iron, 40 millibuckets of blood, which is probably like a rotten flesh or 2, and 72 molten clay.
That'd be 4.
So, I'm not sure what the molten clay. It looks like 1 clay ball is 2. Yep. 2 of the molten clays. Okay. So we're going to need some pig iron, and we're going to need some plates. So we need iron plates for the iron toolkit. We need ardite plates for the gold toolkit. And we need obsidian plates for the ender toolkit. And the prismarine plates is the only one that we can't really automate. Literally the only one we can't automate. You could, if you wanted to, while I set this up, go ham on the button machine and make some more prismarine.
Ooh,
I will
button machine.
Button machine. I will turn my magnet off so I don't interfere with the button machine. I should automate the button machine too. There's so much to do. We're literally like almost 70 episodes into this series, and there's so much left to do. This game is awesome. There's just so much cool stuff. We haven't even taken out the dragon yet. We haven't gotten into RF tools. We haven't gotten into draconium. There's just so much. I spent some time building our structure because I wanted, everybody to see that happen and confirm that it is indeed larger than a 9x9. So yeah, I think, it's a good building. I'm proud of it. And if you built it along with me, you should be proud of it too, because it is better. You're in the 90-95 percentile of Minecraft builds if you build anything like this. So
where is the button machine?
It is at our old base.
Oh yeah, that's
right. All right, so.
Oh my goodness.
We want the smeltery. I kind of want to keep it over here a little ways because we can use, see, that's gelid cryothium, that's resonant ender, that's destabilized redstone, and that's energized glowstone. We need yet another one. I'm gonna have magma crucible. I want a fluid transposer. And let's see. There's my magma crucible. Now I need a kit or two. Resonant conversion kit. I love that these things are auto-craftable. That's a lot of crafting that goes into one of these. And we also want some augments. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is fine. Fluid transposer right here. Magma crucible there. And let's upgrade these. 1, 2. And I'm going to do all the augments in the magma crucible, but only 2 in there. Because these things are really fast. Really, really fast. The fluid transposers. So fluid transposers, let's set this configuration. First of all, in and out is going to be over here, so we can put an interface on it. And we also need an in on the top to feed it the glorious thing. So this one is going to be processing the pyrotheum dust, and we need, because it smelts stuff way faster. Lava, look at lava as 1,000 degrees. Blazing pyrotheum is like 4,000 degrees, so it smelts stuff super fast. Okay, flux duct. Not a leadstone. We're way beyond leadstone flux ducts now. So we're going to do resonant over here. We got the power. Might as well use it. All right.
Power.
And let's see. We've got face. Little 80s throwback from the flower. So we want an export bus. We want a crafting card. Let's spin one of those up. I want like one acceleration card. Because when you put a crafting card on here and an acceleration card, it'll craft more than one thing at a time, which is nice. So the next obvious item that we need to do, hey, mushroom, get away from my terminals. You cannot access. I don't know if you're looking for wheat or what, but get away from there. Now we want Pyro, Pyrotheum. Let's make sure we're not actually crafting that yet. We are. Look at that. Pyrotheum dust is already craftable. So I'm going to grab one of these and I'm going to see. Sulfur we've got. We've got all of those things. So I would like you to start exporting. There we go. It has now begun. Blazing Pyrotheum needs to go out on the bottom. And now we have Blazing Pyrotheum. The other thing I want is a tank to store. It doesn't need to be a lot. It just needs to be a little bit. So there is a tank, only 20 buckets worth in there. And let's put it on the top. We're going to put the output on the top too. So that'll hold 20 buckets. And this thing will feed this top, and it'll feed this one once this is full. So this is full now, so now it's feeding the tank. Now I want a, see if we can squeak by a fluid storage bus right here. Fluid storage bus. I want to autocraft that because that recipe is a little gnarly. So the fluid storage bus, then we want a fluid export bus. Yeah, that'll work. Instead of this one, I can just craft an export bus and then add some lapis to it. Let's do a fluid import bus while we're at it. So we're getting into some AE2 fluid stuff here. So this comes from Extra Cells 2. And literally is an add-on that just is able to manipulate fluids within Applied Energistics. It's something that Refined Storage can do automatically, but we're going to still handle it. Okay, so over here, I would like a little bit bigger of a smeltery. So not a really huge one. Not a really huge one. If this is going to be for automation, do we want to build the automation one first or the manual one first?
Manual, please.
Okay. So, fluid storage bus. A lot. Do you see all the stuff to craft with that? Ooh, I'm glad I don't have to craft all that. So the fluid storage bus is going to go on there, and it's going to see that blazing pyrotheum in there. And that is going to come in handy when we need it. So let's see. We're going to do the manual one first. Do we have wires? This, part of this wall is going to be the Pinkness Cafe. Which we need to get going because there's so much food to be had. So I think the manual one, I'm going to make this a 4x4 by 4. So 4x4 is 16, by 4 is 64. So that's exactly one stack that we'll be able to smelt at a time. I know Flower likes to smelt 50 stacks at a time, but I think 1 stack at a time is pretty good. I would like some torches, please. So many things in my AE system. I just want to make sure everybody can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, it gets a little dark down here. Okay. So you always kind of want to put your smeltery controller sort of by, the drains and stuff that you have. Because there's, you're manipulating all of the things. I want to drain that smeltery. I don't want... Okay, so we want the controller back. We want drain, drain, drain. And that's... That is 3... I crafted up. I'm auto-crafting seared bricks. So I crafted up 1,000 more bricks. And if I want another drain, that's 6, 7, 8. I think 8. Let's do 9. 9 drains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh. Really? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, that didn't quite work out. So I want 2 of these. Give me that block. So 2 of these sets are going to be strictly for basins. Like this. So we can make blocks of things. And then this individual one here is going to be a casting table. And that is going to be for just plates and other miscellaneous things. So we need 3 more. We need 3 more casting basins. Like that. We have a bunch of faucets. So we need 3 more faucets. I think that was that. There we go. And now we want seared bricks. Like that. Oh, really? Let's go back here. It's not complete yet because there's no tank. Now remember, we're going to go up 4. So we have 2 more to go. And we need that tank on the top somewhere. So I think I'll be able to do this. So we have quite a few of these that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Are those all controllers? Oh, no. They are. Those are all controllers. I just made like 16 smeltery controllers. Thinking they were... Good lord. That was a derp and a half. That was... Sucks that I can't reclaim those bricks, but... So what is the... There we go. And then... Just shy of 32. And then let's grab a tank. I just want an empty tank. I don't want to deal with the lava in this one yet. Okay, so can't believe I made that many smeltery controllers. Okay, so I want a tank right there. And now the smeltery controller, yep, the fire is lit, which means we actually have a valid smeltery now, which is nice. Can't believe I made so many smeltery controllers. Okay. Well, what do we want in there? We want this blazing pyrotheum in there. We don't want to mess around. So we want the Fluix cable, and then we want a fluid export bus. So let's put a fluid export bus on there. We want Fluix cable right here. And we need a bucket, because we need to grab a bucket of this to tell it, you know, what to actually export. So I think, wow, look at that. It's going to line right up. Okay, so the fluid export bus, what do we want to export? Well, we want to export blazing pyrotheum. And look at that. Bingo! Blazing pyrotheum is now in the system. Look at that temperature, 4,000. This stuff smelts any material way faster. And now we have a smeltery that we can actually use, which is nice. It's really nice. And we have a table. We have a few drains just in case. So far, so good. I could have put that on the top, and that would have given me rain. I'm not going to worry about it. And that is a 4x4x4 smeltery, giving us 64 slots, which is super duper awesome. And now we have a nice new and improved smeltery, but we are going to automate the smeltery for plates so we can get the toolkits to upgrade our weapons, so we can actually go fight some stuff. This is just the first level. You know, I'm curious. How is our void miner doing down here? Can we upgrade this thing yet again? I bet you we could. Holy cow, look at all that stuff. Yeah, we could probably upgrade this. I think I will. Do we have time to do that now? I'm not sure. I might have to wait. I need the Aurymn crystals out of here. So let's go over here, Aurymn. And then with some of these, I'm going to actually grab the assembler kit here, because I can pop the block, shift right clicking on it. Really easy. Oh. Yeah, just shift right click with the assembler and it'll pop these blocks. Way faster doing it this way than trying to break these blocks by hand. And you will quickly see why I wanted such a big area for this miner, because as we tech up in level, it's gonna get a little extreme. So I've got a lot more ores and stuff in here that I need to take out and process. But that's also going to be an episode, is configuring all that. So one thing we can do with the crystal here, we can make it into blocks. So 1, 2. Oh, I need to actually put the crystal in the system. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 blocks. If we do a use on that, you'll be able to see, there it is right there. Crystal laser lens. That's what we want, because that will give us the crystals that we want at a higher percentage. So if we do a use U on that, you can see the void ore miner, the use of it actually gives you way higher percentage chance than the clear or any other color. So you go from 2% to almost 6.5% on some of these. And as you go up in level, you use the same crystal lens to get all of the upgraded crystals. So that is what we're going to want. And let's see, we have structure frame tier 1. I know we're going to need structure frame tier 2, so let's get that programmed in. As you can see, it uses those Aurymn crystals. And let's try if we can get this in here. I'm hoping we have enough of these. So we need a block of diamond. Let's do lens. I want a clear lens. And CR YSTAL, the rhodium crystal. We need to get the tier 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 more blocks. Use. Grab it. It's got the clear lens. It needs the diamond block, which we actually have an autocraft. Yay! So there's the tier 2. What does this thing need? Where's my... Did I put my assembly? No, there it is. 32 structure frame tier 2s. Can we make 32 of those tier 2s? We can. How many of those crystals? ERO? We have 24 left. Just barely enough. STR. There's 32 structure frames. Oh, I could have put those in there. Oh, that was a derp. 16 structure panels. I actually have those already. And 3 laser cores. No, I don't want to reset. Okay, there we go. I need another one of these. So this means it's going to be another one in height, which is what those laser cores, and we've got the crystal lens there. So, ooh, we have no modifiers. We're going to need some modifiers on here. And we have several different kinds. We have null modifiers, which don't do a thing. We have speed modifiers, which requires the null. The piezo modifiers, which this is for solar panels only, and the accuracy modifier is not too bad. I want to try to go for speed modifiers. What do we have? We need mica. Well, it just so happens that I've got some mica down here. This thing has been running, and yeah, this thing has not stopped running. And look at that, we've got tons of mica in here. I have been filtering it all to give me the mica that I want. So let's throw that in the system. Yeah, sponges, soul sand, clay, end stone, mycelium. I'm filtering a few things that it gets, and then blacklisting over here, so everything else gets trashed, which is just fine by me. And let's see if we can come up here. This is a tier 2, so 4 no modifiers. Okay, I'm gonna pop that. Cow, stop staring at me, man. You're making me nervous. Oh, yeah, he heard me. Okay, so interconnect. We must have that on autocraft. Otherwise, I would not be able to do that. And then we want speed modifiers. Most definitely speed modifiers. Okay. Where's my... There it is. So, S-P-E-E. Speed modifier. I need 4 of these. Block of gold I don't have auto-crafted. Really? Just... Why? I don't need the chiseled block of gold. I just need a block of gold. Really? G-O-L. Why is this a thing? No, see, I don't want to do that. I just want it. I don't need all those like that. I want block of gold. Just a regular old block of gold. That kind of rhymed. Okay, now I should be able to do speed modifiers. 4 of these, please. No! Yeah, this recipe wants those exact crappy blocks of gold. So let's give some good ones. I didn't or dictionary that, so that's why that was a problem. Okay, now please work. Speed modifier. Yes, finally. Now we can go build the new hotness here. And I'm just going to guess that we're going to have a laser core there. And then we're going to have the tier 2 here. Actually, is that the right spot for it? No, it isn't. Indeed, it is not. So, take that. Take that. No, get back here. It actually goes right here. So, you just don't know how big these things are going to be. And I don't have my magnet on. Okay, so there we go, right there. That's where we want it. Now we should be able to craft it. Or build it. Hey, build, finish. What? Why are you derping? Should not be derping. Why are you not finishing? Search frame tier 2, got him. 16 panels, 2 laser cores, 1 lens of any type. For no modifiers. Yeah, it's just not finishing. What the heck? Like this and that. Is there a structure panel missing? Yes, there is, right there. I've never had this not work before. It's really weird. And this cord maybe down below here. There, look at that. It worked. Okay, now this is going to go pretty fast. And we need to sort everything in here into a drawer system. So I'm going to get DRAW, a drawer controller. And I'm going to put it right smack. Should we do it up above? Yeah, right there. And then we want some drawers, a lot of drawers. Not 64 though. 30 drawers, that'll do. There's a lot of stuff that goes in here. A lot of stuff. But we don't want this thing running when we sort all of this stuff into a drawer. So I'm going to grab a lever, and I'm going to slap a lever on it. Giving it a redstone signal basically turns it off, which is what we want. Because it was already grabbing some things. So I'm going to set up a drawer system up here, and it's going to be really simple. Basically, a single drawer for all of this stuff, all of the things, and we'll go from there. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.